While you deal with the annual cold, constant jet lag, and that headache that won't quit, there is a nation that has transformed health into a science of precision. A nation where the number of centenarians only grows and the chronic disease rate is the envy of the West. Today I'm going to hand you the operations plan that the Japanese use to bulletproof their bodies. It is the Japanese secret to never getting sick. And if you think it's just about sushi and green tea, prepare to be surprised. This is not a diet, it's a high-level survival strategy. I know you're busy. Your time is your most valuable asset. And that's why today I'm going to give you a shortcut to unbreakable longevity. For years, the West has tried to crack the code of Japanese health. Forget the fats. What I am about to share is the complete framework, used for centuries, that allows millions of Japanese people to operate at their peak physical and mental capacity, day after day, decade after decade. If you want to stop reacting to illness and start mastering your health, stick with me. What begins now is your most critical briefing. Introduction, the health samurai mindset. The productivity crisis and the Japanese solution. The Western reality, our culture values exhaustion. Burnout is seen as a badge of honor. Consequence, drops in productivity, skyrocketing healthcare costs, and years of life lost to preventable diseases. The Japanese philosophy, Jibun o Mamoru, protecting oneself. For the Japanese CEO, the body is not a machine to be driven until it breaks. It is a strategic asset that must be maintained at operational excellence 24/7. The roadmap's promise, this is not a cookbook. It is a strategic map divided into 7 interconnected pillars that form the Japanese immune system. Unveiling the 7 pillars of unbreakable immunity. The secret is not a single item. It is an integrated ecosystem. Let's call them the 7 pillars. The nutrition pillar, the Hara Hachibu protocol and the nutrient pipeline. The movement pillar, the concept of Taiso and the ergonomics of longevity. The hygiene pillar, body and environmental purification, modern misogi. The rest pillar, sleep optimization, Nemuri, and high-performance recovery. The connection pillar, Ikigai and the Moai theory, support network. The stress pillar, minimalist anxiety management, wabi-sabi mental. The traditional medicine pillar, the interface between ancestral and modern science. The challenge, integrating these 7 pillars into your routine is the difference between a body that reacts to viruses and a body that masters its health. 2. The nutrition pillar, the Hara Hachibu protocol. The moderation factor, Hara Hachibu, the key to longevity. The concept explained, eating until you feel 80% full. It's not a calorie diet, it's a cellular signaling strategy. The science, by avoiding total fullness, the body doesn't overburden the digestive system, freeing up energy for cellular repair and immune surveillance. Think of it as capacity management. If you operate your digestive system at 100%, there is no capacity left for other critical operations such as defense against invaders. Hara Hachibu is your safety margin. The nutrient pipeline, the Japanese pantry map. The immunological triumvirate. Fermented foods, sukmeno, natto, miso, the masters of gut health. The gut is the control tower of immunity. The wealth of probiotics and prebiotics in every Japanese meal. Sea vegetables, wakame, nori, kombu, the source of iodine, trace minerals, and fucoidan, a potent immunomodulator. Why they are the overlooked superfood in the West. The fungi kingdom, shiitake and maitake. The science behind beta-glucans and their ability to activate natural killer NK cells. Water quality mizu, and the tea ritual. Water, the cellular delivery vehicle. The emphasis on filtered, quality water. The importance of constant hydration, but not in excess during meals. Green tea, matcha and sencha, it's not caffeine, it's liquid medicine. EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, as an elite antioxidant. The crucial difference between powdered tea, matcha, and loose-leaf tea. The Japanese fasting protocol, non-radical subtle intermittent fasting through the light morning meal, miso soup, and an earlier dinner. The importance of autophagy, cellular cleanup. 3. The movement pillar, Taiso and the ergonomics of longevity. It's not exercise, it's Taiso, continuous movement. The difference, Taiso is not going to the gym for an hour, it is the seamless integration of movement into daily life. It is the morning calisthenics, the light walking and the gardening. The science of flow, kinetic flow. The immune system thrives on constant, low-intensity movement. This ensures the circulation of lymph, the river of cellular waste and immune cells, throughout the body. Our body was designed to hunt all day, not sit in a chair. Taiso is your logistics plan to ensure resources, immune cells, reach all conflict points. The Radio Taiso, the 3-minute routine. The famous radio exercise, which is a body alignment calisthenics and is practiced by millions, from children to executives, every morning. How to incorporate a 5-minute stretching and mobility routine before starting work to prepare the nervous and muscular system. Posture, shizai, and the floor. The importance of sitting on the floor, saiza, and sleeping on futons. The myth of comfort. The advantage. These habits promote natural spinal alignment and core strength, reducing chronic inflammation, the mother of all diseases. 4. The hygiene pillar, body and environmental purification, misogi. The bath ritual, ofuro and deep heat therapy. The Japanese bath is not for cleaning that is done before. It is for nervous system relaxation and the heat shock. The immunology of heat. Deep heat increases core body temperature, controlled hyperthermia, which has been scientifically linked to improved T-cell function and a faster immune response. The contrast strategy, the use of hot and cold water, the circulatory boost, to pump the lymphatic system. The canri, management, cleanliness and the mask, masuku. The Japanese obsession with environmental cleanliness. The home, the workplace and the air. How the reduction of allergens and toxins in the environment frees up the immune system's energy for more important tasks. The mask protocol. Long before the pandemic, the mask was an act of social responsibility. Protecting others when sick and protecting oneself from dust and pollutants. It is a culture of precaution. Oral hygiene, the gateway to disease. The direct link between periodontal disease and systemic inflammation, heart disease, diabetes. The Canri dental protocol, rigorous brushing and rinsing after every meal. Investing in oral health as a long-term investment in heart and brain health. V. The rest pillar, sleep optimization, nemuri, and recovery. The Japanese paradox, the overwork culture and the rescue of nemuri. Yes, the Japanese corporate culture has overwork issues, but the ideal of recovery, what is being revived, is the opposite. Sleep as an immune reboot. During deep sleep, REM and NREM phases, the body is not just resting, it is producing cytokines and natural killer cells that fight infections and cancer cells. Sleep is where your body maintains its firewall. The napping strategy, inamuri, sleeping while present. The cultural permission to take brief naps, 15 to 30 minutes, at work or in public places. It's not laziness. It is tactical energy management. Instead of forcing the system with coffee, you take a power nap to restore focus and avoid the afternoon energy crash that strains the adrenal glands. The Shizuka, silence, environment and the night protocol. The bedroom as a sanctuary of sensory deprivation. The absence of blue light, noise and screens. The routine, hot baths, herbal teas, non-caffeinated, and pre-sleep meditation to slow the heart rate and facilitate deep sleep. Bedtime should be as rigorous as a board meeting time. 6. The connection and stress pillar, ikigai and minimalist management. Purpose as a vaccine, ikigai and the reason for being. The concept, the intersection of what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. The science of longevity. Studies show that people with a strong ikigai have less stress, lower inflammation, and live longer. Purpose activates the parasympathetic system, rest and digest, strengthening immunity. The Moai theory, the unbreakable support network. What it is? Mutual support groups that provide social, emotional, and financial assistance. Translated to health, no one gets sick alone. In the business world, we call this risk mitigation. In Japan, we call it Moai. Having a strong social network reduces the stress hormone, cortisol, which is the #1 enemy of the immune system. You are optimizing your brain chemistry. Minimalist stress management, wabi-sabi mental. The wabi-sabi principle, finding beauty in imperfection, simplicity, and transience. The mental application, instead of fighting stress or anxiety, which expends immune energy, you accept them as part of the cycle. Reduction of mental drama. The practice of Shinrin-yoku, forest bathing. It's not hiking, it's sensory immersion in nature. The release of phytoncides by trees has a proven effect on reducing cortisol and increasing NK cells. 7. The traditional medicine pillar, the interface between ancestral and modern. Kampo, the nature's pharmacist. What it is? Traditional Japanese herbal medicine based on Chinese medicine but adapted. It is integrated into the modern healthcare system. It can be prescribed by doctors. The focus, treating the root of the imbalance, ketsu/chi, and not just the symptoms. A focus on herbs that strengthen qi, vital energy, and immunity. The culture of preventive checkups, Ningen Daku. The protocol, comprehensive and detailed annual health exams. Japan doesn't wait for illness to manifest, they actively search for it in the early stages. This is not a cost, it is an investment in predictive maintenance. An annual Ningen Daku is your operational status report that allows you to identify system failures before they cause a catastrophic breakdown, chronic disease. The prevention mindset, Yobo. The key to everything. Health is not a reaction to a symptom, it is a continuous activity of prevention. Life is a series of micro-decisions, what to eat, when to sleep, how to react to stress, that add up to unbreakable immunity or a vulnerable body. 8. Conclusion. Your new flight plan for longevity. The operating system summary. Recap of the 7 pillars and their interconnection. The Japanese secret is consistency and integration. No pillar works alone, they form a protective shield when used together. You have just received the operations manual for unbreakable health. Information is power, but action is wealth. The call to action. Don't try to do everything at once. Your task, immediate action: choose one item from each pillar, e.g. Harahachi Bu, 10 minutes of Taiso, and going to bed 30 minutes earlier, and implement it within the next 72 hours. Mindfulness. The path to never getting sick begins with honoring your own body.